So when you get to the end of the video, I beat the Arbiter, obviously. Took a little longer than I wanted because he slowed me, I think, but I beat him more times after this video, you know, the four attempts. And the last one, I think it was the quickest. It was like right at 30 seconds, which definitely proves switching, you know, my boots that I mentioned in the first part. The change I made with the Epic Gear boots definitely made a difference, because before that, it was like 35 to 40 seconds, sometimes even over 40. So definitely made a difference. And then once I get my final anomaly power buff on my gloves, you see, that should shed it down just under 30 seconds. Now my Pyro can do it in just under 25, and he's missing a bonus firepower piece. My Pyro firepower build that uses Martyr Set as well, basically the other tank version of this for Pyro. So he definitely still can dish out a little more damage. However, and even more in dungeons, because whatever bullet frenzy is insane in dungeons, because it starts racking up so much insane damage the longer you're in there and don't get staggered. He's definitely better for damage, and he's still a super tank invincible, but he's not as tanky as this guy, because only this guy can just face tank no matter how long. Even my Pyro you've seen, he can phase tank, but only to a certain duration, because during the axe phase, even if you have the Martyr Set on, if you stand still too long, you will start to take more damage than you can recover, which is why on my Pyro sometimes I'll still move during that phase, but for the most part I still don't on him. This guy can just face tank anything. now you'll see when I fight him a second time, I didn't have quite as long because I only have 10 minutes in these videos. So I beat him the clip's gonna end in the middle of the fight a few seconds before I finish him off. But in that fight, I mean, I'll be talking during it, but yeah, that fight at the end of this video, I just used my guns. Well, actually, no, I used my guns and my turrets. And I still kill him in a minute flat. So, just proving further, I like to prove further that, again, the minigun is more of a bonus, but you don't even really need it. And I wish I took a video of this, because I did do this on this build a while ago. I just forgot I did until I did this video. But I can 100% beat the Final Arbiter without my turrets, too. And still face tank him. Not completely, I'd say. When I did it during the axe phase, I still had to move some. Because like I said initially, if you stand completely still during that phase, even with the martyr set buff on you, I guess because you get hit with so many axes at the same time at some point, which you know, because if you're not on a martyr set and you're not healing as much as you should, like on a dev bleed build or this kind of build, you can sometimes just die instantly from full health, and it's because you take so much damage at once. It kind of does the same on the martyr. It's just so much damage over time at once that racks up so much that even sometimes you can't out heal it. That's the case in my pyro, but that's because with weapon leech and feed the flames, he's got a lot of healing, but not as much as this guy. Whereas this guy with a minigun and turrets can absolutely out-heal even the most damage you take. So he can face tank, period, when his minigun's out. Or his turrets, even. But yeah, I can still beat him without my turrets and just my gun, you see. I have to move, but that's all I have to do. Other than that, I still pretty much tank easily the entire fight. And it takes me just over 2 minutes. But think about that. Over 2 minutes with only my guns. That's still quick.